This one is probably going to be something like an audio only, I guess, esque, because I really can't turn my camera off, you know. So I guess you can have a nice long stare at my strangely aesthetically pleasing ceiling, at least to me anyway. Well, it's not really a ceiling as much as it is just a bare spot where ceiling used to be. It's like more like the absence of ceiling, but whatever. That's not the point right now. That's not the point I'm trying to get to. The point I'm trying to get to is that tonight. Well, let me tell you a little story. So tonight is like any other night. Right now it's about 3:30 in the morning. And I usually go to bed around now, but I didn't. So I stay up, and I talk to people, and eventually everyone else goes to fucking bed because they're normal human beings, and I'm not. So what do? What does a 17-year-old male do to make himself go to sleep easier? Well, obviously, what do? You just Well, so I tried to look on my phone for some porn, obviously, and I'm not ashamed to admit it because you know what? Who the fuck doesn't look at porn? Unless you're like some kind of hardcore Amish. Well, you don't really have to be Amish unless you're like some kind of asexual or something. Which I mean, that's just how you is. But anyone with a sex drive, watches porn. You know, so I'm not ashamed to admit it. I watch porn. We all do. Sex is nothing to be ashamed of. So anyway, while I was out trying to find porn, and I was like, well, I'm bored as shit. Might as well just watch some old ass videos of mine on YouTube because let me see how I've changed. And I came across a video of mine. I'm not gonna put it here because I'm probably gonna private it after I'm done. And it was the most fucking over the top, ridiculous bullshit that you have ever seen. Maybe let me put it this way: it is the most over the top I have seen myself, and that is on an achievement on just so many levels. Because it wasn't the fact in the video that I was angry, because I get angry. When I get angry, it's something of a spectacle. Because I'm already just a naturally dramatic, person. But it wasn't the fact that I was angry. It was the fact that I was that angry for 30 fucking minutes straight. The runtime of the video was actually just dead on 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 00 seconds. And the entire time, I am just super fucking ridiculously, just unreasonably pissed. And it is so funny to watch. And I'm gonna probably just gonna remove that forever because just from the memory of the internet before people snatch it up and steal it. Because I don't think that's I don't think it's good to have something like that, because maybe if you watch my videos, maybe if you watch them long enough, because you'll notice something about me. Because over the past month, or not month, but like over the past couple months, there's been something of a dramatic sea change in my philosophy, I guess you could say. Because usually, before till a couple months ago, I was this total negative prick from hell, just utterly bitter, utterly pessimistic about everything there was to be pessimistic over. I was always, talking about everything in the worst possible case scenarios. And I was generally just a cunt, not really just being, not a cunt like I was going out of my way to be mean to people. I was just being a cunt in that I was just kind of just like a negative influence on everything. Then comes a couple months ago, and I guess my brain just kind of figured out that it wasn't fun to constantly be in this sort of weird half hatred, half catharsis mode all the time. So I just kind of became a way. I think I credit most of it with me listening to a bunch of Bill Hicks, because he a lot of the time he talked about compassion and caring and the eyes of love, wanting you to see all of us as one, all that stuff. I want you all to take the 5 dried grams I taped under your seats, right? Maybe it was that, or maybe it was just the brownies that I ate one time. But whatever it was, I don't usually. I mean, I still do think in that total negative prick from hell sort of way, but not usually, not anymore. So why am I bringing this up? Well, because I think that a video that's just me sitting there screaming about some things I don't even really believe in anymore, some things that I actually actively hate now. It's amazing what 3 years can do to someone. Or even 2 years or a year can do to someone philosophically, politically or whatever. I don't actually. Fuck, this is bringing up some sort of dilemma. Do I erase the past because I don't like it, or do I keep it around as a, reminder of what not to do? Like like Stan. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm sorry I sang that so poorly and so off key, but you get the idea. Being sure I'm alone. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Okay, it was in key, but it was still horrible because I'm not good at singing.